Hello everybody, so today is October 23rd and Tesla just released their Q3 2019 update. When I saw the update and at 4 o'clock, I was jumping up and down because the number is super good. I mean, I was jumping and yawning. I was like, I was acting like I just won the lottery. And then the after hour stock just popped like 17%. So right now the stock price is almost like $300. So let's just go over what's going on and what's popping with the Tesla. So Tesla, like, this recap what I learned, what we know from the Q3 shareholder update letter. So they increased their cash 383 million. So right now they have 5.3 billion in cash right now in the balance sheet. So they have 143 million GAAP net income and then 261 million GAAP operating income. So which is pretty good. Like, the analyst was not expecting like negative 60 million GAAP net income. So it was like analysts were expecting a loss, but they actually reported a gain, a positive number. So another number that surprised everybody was the 22.8% GAAP automotive gross margin. So the analyst was not expecting 19% GAAP automotive gross margin, but they actually beat is by like 3.8%. The GAAP operating automotive gross margin is super important because Tesla, most of the Tesla revenue comes from the vehicle, comes from like Model 3, Model S, and Model X. So it's like majority of the revenue. If they can improve it by 1%, it can mean millions and millions of almost $100 million in the bottom line. Okay, so let's go over the revenue. So our automotive revenue was 5.35 billion, and of which was and then they also received 134 million on like credits. So it's like they sell the credit to other automobiles for like emission credits. There's also other big brand and like Ford pay them like to buy the credits. So that's what they pay. And then so the automotive gross profit is 1.222 billion, up 20% quarter over quarter. Okay, so the automotive gross margin, like we said, 22.8%. Total revenue for the car is 6.303 billion. Okay, so total gross profit 1.191 billion. Total GAAP gross margin 18.9%. Okay, so that's basically right. That's right. For the automotive numbers. And then they also the financial highlight. They also say that more customers are leasing the Model 3. So that's why the lease is growing year over year. And then they also give the production numbers, which was already released like almost 2 weeks ago. So the S and X production was 16,318, and Model 3 production was 79,837. Okay, and then so Model S delivery was 17,483, of which 2,588 was lease. So the Model 3 delivery for Q3 is 79,703, and 6,498 was lease. Okay, and then there are global inventory days to sell was 17 days, which is like very above average. They used the typical day to sell is because typical if the global entry day to sell is how long they have to keep the car in the factory or the warehouse. So it's 17 days for everybody else. The average was 30 days. So it's really pretty amazing. And then let's talk about a little bit about the solar deployments. And there's deploy 43 megawatt hour of solar and solar now let's move on to solar storage deployment. So solar power pack and stuff like that is 477 megawatt. So it's it's growing 15% quarter over quarter for storage, the power pack deployment 15% quarter over quarter, and then 48% quarter over quarter for solar deployments, the solar roof. So it's also really good. Okay, and you guys can also look at the Tesla's Q3 report. Just go to tesla.ir.com. So it's investor relations page. Then they also have some pictures I can just put on this video of the Shanghai Gigafactory 3, and it's looking pretty amazing right now. It's really good. So this quarter is actually very surprising, and it actually surprised me a lot because of the positive GAAP net income, and then I'm pretty proud of what Tesla have achieved. Okay, so let me think if there anything else I need to add. So probably not. Great quarter overall. It surprised a lot of us. Just want to make this quick video about it, and I will try to make another video where I go to in-depth analysis of this Q3 2019 Tesla report. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.